So last Monday, my family decided to try this new thing called Meatless Monday after Mom read about it in a magazine, because apparently, eating one less burger a week will save the planet and, according to her, help Dad's cholesterol, which is currently higher than our Wi-Fi speed. Everything was going fine until Dad announced he was in charge of dinner and would be grilling up some tofu steaks. For context, Dad's idea of vegetarian cuisine is picking the pepperoni off his pizza. But he was determined, and honestly, how hard could grilling tofu be? Spoiler, very. First, he unwrapped the tofu like it was some sort of biohazard, then stared at it, poked it, and finally asked if it was supposed to smell like wet socks left in the sun. He marinated it in what he called his secret sauce, which suspiciously looked like barbecue sauce mixed with regret, and slapped those tofu slabs on the grill with all the confidence of a man who's never seen tofu outside of a grocery store. Within seconds, the grill started billowing more smoke than a 1990s rock concert, and the neighborhood dogs started howling like it was the end times. Dad, ever the optimist, declared, "That's how you know it's working." By the time he flipped the tofu, it had adhered to the grill grates like superglue, and the only way to remove it was with a paint scraper. The tofu steaks had basically vaporized, leaving behind a fine gray residue and a smell that could only be described as campfire meets gym locker. Mom looked at Dad like she was reconsidering all her life choices, and my sister quietly Googled if cheese pizza counted as meatless. Meanwhile, Dad tried to convince us this was just how they cook tofu in the Far East, conveniently forgetting he once thought edamame was Italian. In the end, we all sat around the table staring at our plates of grilled vegetables and, in Dad's case, a suspiciously empty spot where the tofu used to be. He took a deep breath, looked at the sad, smoky air wafting from the grill, and said, "Well, I may not have grilled tofu, but I did invent a new dish, smoke-flavored air, best served with a side of cheeseburger."